When the false king of tyranny goes down, well, it's the saddest song in the whole damn town. But it enables the complete resurrection of the living Christ. So just sending much, much, much love to everybody out there. And I've got the Sacred Masculine Magenta boa. Man, when you got the Sacred Masculine Magenta boa, you can do anything, baby. So remember the beautiful magenta. This is the color of the Holy Father. And remember the Sacred Mother. Of course, she is aqua. And I know I have some aqua somewhere in here. I just... As we are all transforming massively into our rainbow architecture of our full Christed ascending selves. Hi everybody, this is Sarah Adams, and this is Wednesday, June 24th, 5th. I don't even know what day it is. I don't think it really matters. It's Wednesday. And I'm coming to explain something that I'm not even exactly sure what's truly happening, but my own being has been processing this dismantle of what I would call and what is known as the false king of tyranny architecture. And truly to generate a state of fall on this earth, the powers that did not want the Christ to blossom on earth installed what is known as gender splitting technology in the messenger RNA of the mitochondria. Proliferating to every cell in the human body. This gender splitting technology blocks protein synthesis across the helixes of the DNA. And all of this comes from a combination of my own experiential visions and channelings, combined with a lot of my good friends who are direct channels, receiving all of this corroboration of sort of the quantum and scientific aspects of what's occurring in the DNA. So, to make a long story short, this gender splitting technology was put into the mitochondrial messenger RNA of every human being. Now, it seems that many born in the last 30 years, 40 years, don't have as severe of this obstacle. It's almost like the crystal and the diamond, the rainbow children have a certain immunity to the gender split by virtue of the high frequency of their vibration. But those of us in the baby boom generation, like myself, and everyone who comes after me, and many that come, well, everyone that comes before me, and quite a few who come after, are still dealing with this core gender splitting technology. So my whole life for about 31 years has been about dismantling my ego so that I could weaken this structure in the mitochondrial messenger RNA. And I've been through several dismantles. I mean, it's been 31 years of kind of digging down to get to the core wound that keeps generating fear in my life. And the ego dismantle has been successive, you know, like building a whole civilization and then it's crushed. And then the raw materials of the crushing build the next level of civilization that's crushed. Been through that about, oh gosh, I'd say 8 or 9 times at a huge level. And so what's happening now is that this is changing the nature of the dismantle itself. All of these ego rising and ego decimation experiences have been weakening the virulence of the anti-love technology inside the DNA. So, and last night, and the experience as a human that is encoded over this core structure is the feeling of inadequacy. It's the feeling of I'm broken. And it's actually an accurate feeling because we are broken. The DNA can't communicate with itself while this architecture is in there. So, yeah. So the feeling of being broken has to be so fully known. And, you know, I've been feeling it for, like I say, 31 years in some form or another. But last night I felt like I was at the core of the ultimate experience of I'm broken. And I just let it course through me. And there was this excitement because it felt like, holy shit, this is a whole nother level of liberation that's possible here. This is it. This is the core wound that's been like, you know, the dogs in Harry Potter that are guarding the Philosopher's Stone. This is it. This is what they have not wanted me to feel. This is all the distraction of my idealistic dreams have been trying to prevent me from landing on this thing. And there's nowhere to run now. I am on it. I am sitting. My butt cheeks are on the toilet bowl, touching the porcelain. And so I felt that last night. And of course, this is going on, this massive revelation and awakening and liberation is happening for the whole first wave right now. I mean, it's like one huge body that's just finding its way out of all the shackles and the crap and the not self and the belief systems and everything that has blocked the Christ from shining on this earth is being revealed and removed. Halla friggin' Loya. So my piece in this is to get to this core inadequacy. And what I saw, and I asked my higher self, I said, something's different this time. This is not just a typical build, destroy, build again, destroy again. This is something different. And they said, yes, this is something different. So what they told me is that this is the actual removal of this gender splitting structure at the core of my DNA, which is connected to the core of all DNA. So this has been an amazing, excruciating night last night, but a gateway. And I've been uniting with the 7 Sacred Seals team up in Cortez Island with Richard Rudd and some of my dear, dear friends that are from all over the world that have come, beckoning the opening of the sacred wound, beckoning the coming of grace, and really getting that suffering is grace. And in this way, absolutely, I have had to come into the fullness of suffering, that experience of inadequacy, in order to remove that architecture and then allow for the correct recombination of my DNA. So for all of us that are doing this great work right now, I hope this brings some clarity. I don't know who's doing it at the level that I am, but we are all in this together in the first wave right now. So blessings to everyone. And I work as a transformational life coach. If you're coming up against these huge galactic, timeline repair, nothing's too far out. I specialize in far out. And of course I work also just at the 3D level with techniques for calming and bringing peace and fear removal, past life regression. So feel free to contact me if you feel called at all to do that. And much love to everybody. Email sarahsparkle65@comcast.net. Sarah with an H. Sarah Sparkle. Okay. Bye.